Hey guys, in today's video I have my review on the Orly Fall 2021 collection. This is a wild natured collection and it's a 6-piece release as per usual. And this is a color story that we're working with. Look at how pretty that is. This is the lineup that we're working with. Look at how pretty these colors are. When I opened up my package, I'm not gonna lie to you, some of these I was like, wow, they're like went a little brighter than, you know, what you traditionally see in the fall season. But that's what I like about Orly, you know, they just do whatever the heck they want. So. And I'm always on board. I'm also going to do obviously comparisons to some of the other polishes I already own in my collection. So I am doing a version of a Shop My Stash here so you guys can see. So I pulled out polishes. If you're not familiar with Shop My Stash, I like pulling out polishes that come remotely similar to new releases and give you guys options if in case you want to opt out from buying any of these polishes. Maybe this will serve as a reminder you have some of these polishes. You guys can bring them out, and instead of buying this polish or whatever polish, you could just pull from your own collection. But look at that. It came pretty close, right? But I also have a few others because I can never stop at just some, you know. I have quite a few other polishes here. Let me see. Okay. And I have a lot more teals than what I thought. I love teal. I mean, I know that I love teal. I knew I would have a lot of teals. I'm just surprised at how many, and this is not everything. I try to pull the ones that come close and then some that you guys are familiar with so that you guys can see how they compare. Let me start off with the blue one. They are describing this one as a medium blue cream, and this is almost borderline cobalt but a little bit deeper. A really good formula for this one, 2 to 3 coats to get opaque on the nails, and I thought it was really beautiful. The comparisons that I have for the two blues, I pulled out and you know what, I pulled out this one from OPI just because I wanted you guys to see it. Actually I should have pulled out Mi Casa is Blue Casa from OPI. Hold on, I just thought about that. These are the two to me that come the closest. This is not coming off accurate at all. This is Endless Blue from Sinful Colors. If you're familiar with it, then you know that this is more like a true cobalt. It's coming off a little lighter and way more dusty than what it actually is. And then this is Mi Casa is Blue Casa from OPI that came out in last year's summer collection, so you guys can see that. But I also wanted to compare it to a couple Orlys that they already have in their collection. This one is called Blue Suede, deeper and more dusty. And then this is Midnight Oasis. It doesn't come nowhere near as close because it has a little bit, it has a green in it and it's more grayed out and it's a lot deeper. But I thought I would still show a comparison of it. For me, Endless Blue and Mi Casa is Blue Casa are the ones that come the closest, but Blue, what is this called? Blue Tango is deeper than even those two. The next one is the teal one in the lineup, and this is a teal cream. A dark teal cream is what they're describing it as. And this teal has a lot of green in it, and it is beautiful. It's almost borderline jade. But there's a little bit of blue that makes it teal, and it's beautiful, guys. A couple coats to get opaque on the nails. Really good formula for this one. The one that came the closest for me is from Sally Hansen. It's a part of the Insta Dry line. In person, Reteal Therapy in the bottle has a little bit more blue than in full Plume. But on the nails, I feel like Reteal Therapy leans a little bit more green. But honestly, they almost come, it comes so close, guys, that it doesn't really make a huge difference. And Reteal Therapy has a great formula. It's opaque 2 coats. I also compared it to on the nails with Tealing Power from Sinful Colors, and this one has a little shimmer running through it, and it's also really very, very close. This is called Hip and Outlandish. A lot more blue. It's teal in person. It's more of a brighter teal though. Here in the viewfinder, it's coming off a lot lighter and brighter than it actually looks in person, but it still does have a lot more blue than in full Plume. In full Plume is visibly like a green teal. And then this one, I thought I would bring it out for kicks, if in case you have it. This is See You Soon. I would call this like a brighter teal because there's a little bit of a green in this, but it is visibly blue also, and it has a little teal shimmer. So not the best comparison, but I thought I would still mention it. This one's also not the best comparison either. This is called Reteal to You from Morgan Taylor. More green, and it also has a little shimmer, but again, you know, thought I would mention it. This one is Rise and Shine from Sinful Colors. Why is it out of focus? It's coming off a little bit brighter in the viewfinder than what I'm seeing in person. But the closest one for me was Reteal Therapy. So good. The green one in this collection was beautiful. When I saw it, I was like, oh, it's an olive green. But when you really look at it, it's not. It's olivey, but it's more mossy. Like a mossy green. Let's see what they described this. I didn't even check to see what they described it as on Orly's website, actually. Let's take a look. They described it as a mossy green. I think that's a perfect description, guys. It's not quite olive. It has a little bit more yellow in it. It's just so pretty. I didn't have anything exactly like this one. I thought I was gonna be able to find something identical to it, but I did not. So similar, right? But nothing identical to it whatsoever, and it is beautiful. Oops, the wrong way. Okay. Nothing identical. It has a little bit more yellow. So this Pop-arazzi one, I found either at a Walgreens or CVS, one of the two. I don't know, it's been a while, but this one is called Salute the Troops. It's deeper. It's a little murky and it's deeper and it's beautiful, guys. Like, this is amazing. I love it. I'm gonna put it on my fall seasonal rack because I think it's beautiful. But as you can see, Wild Willow is lighter and in tone, but it also has a little bit more yellow, I guess you can say. And then I pulled this one out, although it doesn't come close either. Not close, I mean it does because it's in the same color family, but it's not the same. This is Suzy, the First Lady of Nails, just because a lot of people are familiar with this OPI polish, and I wanted to show you guys how much deeper it is. This is just beautiful. It's so unique. And then Eden from JulieG. This is probably one that's hard to find. This is more sage for sure, but again, I wanted to show you guys comparisons. I'm gonna say right now, this is my favorite out of the entire collection. It's beautiful. I don't even wait to the end, guys. This is for me, this is a must have. I don't like pushing polishes on anybody. I don't like telling you you need this one, you need to have this one. If you love green polishes, I think you'll love this one because it is unique. And then the orange one in the lineup, I thought it was gonna be like a pumpkin orange. It's not quite pumpkin-y, almost. It's squash. Almost like a butternut squash with a little bit more red in it, and it's beautiful, guys. This one is called Lion's Ear. What I love though about this polish is that the formula compared to the other polishes, this is more crelly like, and so it's a little bit more sheer, but not sheer in a bad way, more jelly like if you're familiar with crellies or jellies. At 2 coats, this is even. I can see my nail line slightly, but it is even. I did add a 3rd coat to get it opaque on the nails, and I love it. I love the color of this. It's so beautiful because it's almost pumpkin-y, but brighter than pumpkin, I guess you can say. And I think on their website, they're just calling it an orange cream, but I don't think this is a full-on cream. It's almost curly-like. It's beautiful. The one that for me came the closest, but I don't have anything that comes identical to this polish. Pumpkin oranges I didn't even bring out because they're too red and they just don't compare at all. This here is No Tan Lines from OPI, which I never recommend. I like mentioning this polish as a comparison, but do I wear it? No, because it has a horrid formula. I don't like it. It also has a lot more yellow in it, so let's do a closer root on that one. So I don't recommend it, but if you're trying to skip out on buying this one and you already have it, it does come remotely close. Only that Lion's Ear has more red in it. I also brought out though here Tangerine Dream that came out in the summer collection. A lot more yellow and it's more cream. This one to me is more jelly like, not a full-on jelly. I just want to make that clear. And then Sweetie Pie from Colores de Carol. it has more yellow in it. You can see Lion's Ear has more red in it. And then this one from Pop-arazzi Carol has those flakies also. And then I thought I would bring out Yummy Yams from Sally Hansen, although it doesn't come anywhere close to it because it's more, it has more brown in it. It's more yellow brown, like mustardy. I still thought I would bring it out to compare. But really beautiful. What I like about this one in particular is the formula, the finish of it. And then the raspberry one. I think on their website they're calling it more fuchsia. I want to say that they are something fuchsia, deep fuchsia cream, and also great formula. All of these have a great formula, guys. Okay, almost a borderline raspberry for me, just not it doesn't have as much red in it. And I do have a couple from Orly to compare it to. It's just a hair brighter. Let me do a comparison from afar. This one also, what is this called? String of Hearts. Forgot to mention the name of it. In pictures, it pulls a little bit brighter than what it looks like in person. In person, it leans a little, it just has a little bit more dustiness, and it's just a little deeper in tone than what my pictures are pulling. I'm going to try to do editing so that they come out as, the color comes out as accurate as possible. But I thought I would mention that. And even here, I think it's coming out, actually it's coming out pretty good from afar. If I do the close-up, it's going to come out brighter. You see that? But here from afar, it's pretty close. So let's do the comparison of these. All right, so on this side, I have Black Cherry, which is a little bit more purple and deeper. And then obviously String of Hearts. And then this one is called, what are you called, honey? Psych. It has a lot more red in it. So Psych, String of Hearts, and then Black Cherry. These two are a little bit more dusty, and it brings out the brightness of this one. I just want to do it from afar because I feel like String of Hearts looks a lot better here, color accuracy wise. The orangey red in the lineup is Bird of Paradise. This is a very vibrant color, guys. Brighter than you would see in a fall collection. And I'm kind of surprised that they did something like this because I would seriously wear this. It would be a color that I would wear in the summer. And even here on their website, they call it an orange cream. So they say, not one to blend in. We don't blame you. Send out from the crowd with this orange cream. And it is an orange cream, but it's heavy on the red. And the bottle looks visibly orange. On my nails, it pulls a little bit, like a good balance between an orange and a red, because it looks both colors. I don't know, I see both colors in this bottle, and it is beautiful. A couple of coats to get a pick on my nails. It had a really good formula. The polish that I brought out, I actually brought two polishes. Let me do from afar here. So it mutes this one because these two, this one especially, is a lot brighter. It mutes this one next to this one, but this one on its own is very, very vibrant. This is Orange Punch, which is from a, you can tell, a much older collection. I've had it for a while. I have worn it, but clearly not enough considering how long I've had it, and it is beautiful. Here it's coming off a lot more red. It is orange though, and it's just a hair more muted than even this one. And then this one here is Surfer Dude, which is a neon red orange. And I've mentioned that this polish before. I love it. It's awesome. It's one of my favorite Orlys. And it has a lot more red than Bird of Paradise. But you're going to tell me this even next to these. These look like summer polishes, right? Look at how pretty that is. And it was hard to photograph because of how bright it was on the nails. So this one, I know I only compared it to these two. I didn't really bother pulling anything else because everything else that I had pulled more pink, pinky red. This pulls more red orange, and it's fantastic. That is everything, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and more importantly, that you guys found it really helpful. I'm trying to line these up because I like the look of this. This should be a thumbnail here. that you guys found it really helpful more than anything. You guys will have to let me know down below if you guys have a favorite from this lineup. What you guys think about the collection first and foremost. Are you guys buying any of the polishes, or what you guys think about brighter shades being put into a fall collection? Because it did throw me off at first, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a seasonal polish wearer, so I stick to the same old fall colors, but I think that's why I find it interesting that they put something like this in this lineup, and I'm open to wearing it, so why not switch it up a little bit? And then I'll have to let you guys know, you know, after the fall season how I felt about that. But let me know if you guys are planning on buying any of these polishes and what you guys think about it. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.